and my faith will stay strong.
Hey y'all, my name is Jacqueline. Welcome to Fit and Faithful. This is your leg lift tutorial.
All right, let's jump right into leg lifts. So for leg lifts, if you've ever been like, man, I really want something that I can use to target my lower abs, there is nothing quite like a good leg lift to really attack them. So for your lower leg lift, something that you really want to keep in mind, you can do these with straight legs. You can do one leg at a time. You can do bent legs. You can do bent legs one at a time. Your real focus is going to be on keeping your shoulders and your neck relaxed and keeping your abs engaged so that there isn't a curve in your lower spine. You really want to think about pushing that lower spine into the ground so that when you lower your legs, it doesn't come up, because then that means your abs aren't really in control of the movement. So I will show you what I mean. If we lay it down, and for a leg lift, we're going to start with a normal leg lift where your legs are straight up above you. Now your hands can do a multitude of things. If you have a bar on like overhead and you want to grab onto that, you can, or even a single dumbbell. You can have your hands not cupped, but just tips of your fingers right behind your head and lift your shoulder blades. You can keep them here because then that will also engage your upper abs while you're lowering, so that you will engage your entire ab. You can also have your arms down by your side, or if you're one of those people that struggle to keep your lower back on the ground, put your hands in a little triangle and put that triangle directly under your tailbone. When you do that, you will feel your lower back hit the ground, and it'll be easier to keep your lower back on the ground as you lower and lift your legs. So I will show you, don't do this, but this is what it will happen. If your abs are not engaged, your back comes up off the ground. You see my hand? I'm waving. Your hand can fit through there. You want to think, huh. So now my hands can't get through because my back is against the floor. It takes a lot of strength. My voice started shaking just from me doing that and holding it for so long. But that is why this exercise is so fantastic for developing ab strength. So if that is way too much for you and you don't want to do both legs, you can do a multitude of things. I've mentioned them at the beginning, but now I'm going to show you. The first thing you can actually do is just don't go down as far. Hit your 45 and come back up. Just the whole time think lower abs push to the ground and then lift your legs. So you think push and up, down, push and up. Just keep that in mind so you're really activating those lower abs. The next thing you can do is do one leg at a time. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Now this can very easily get into your hips. So you really want to think, put all of your attention, all of your mind focus onto lower abs, lower abs, lower abs. The more you think about the muscle you want to work, the more that muscle is going to work. Same thing with anything that you're doing. If I'm doing a bicep curl, if I'm really thinking, lift the bicep, lift the bicep, lift the bicep, my bicep is going to take over because I'm thinking, do that. You're telling your body what you want it to do. Tell your body, lower abs, lower abs, lower abs. Now, if straight legs is still too much, you can bend your legs. With your legs bent, you can tap both toes on the floor and up. The whole point, though, is that your knees stay at 90 degrees. You're not going like this, because then you're not doing anything. You're just sitting there going, doo, 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 doo. You're not actually engaging your lower abs. So you really want to think, keep them at 90 and tap the floor. And once again, if that is still a little bit too much, you start with one at a time. And that is your leg lift.
Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to check out my other tutorials, as well as my wellness advice, full workouts, and nutritional tips. Please subscribe to my channel, like this video, leave a comment below, and share with your friends and family. And as always, stay fit and stay faithful.